Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of RM Cookbook. Today I'm going to show you how you can make a very delicious aromatic rice with green bean and dried dill. It's normally an Iranian dish, and this rice is very easy to make. It has two stages. So let me just tell you how to prepare this rice. So first of all, we need to start with a pot which is half filled with normal tap water, and we just need to bring this water to boil. So once the water has been boiling for few minutes, then we're going to put in our already dried and drained, washed and dried and drained rice. This is basically 2.5 cups of rice. We have already washed it and drained it. These are long grained rice. Normally they are known in the shop as basmati rice, and just after you put that 2.5 cup of rice, you need to put at least a tablespoon of sea salt, and then just mix it up and bring the whole mixture to boil. And we need to boil it till the rice is half cooked, not fully cooked, just half cooked. The way you know is when it's fully cooked, if you just press the rice this way, the way you are seeing in the video, it should crumble. But you saw in the video what happened, it just broke into two pieces. That means we need to give it at least a minute or half a minute, a bit more, then the rice should crumble. And in the meantime, if you see this froth forming on top of it, don't cover it, otherwise it's overflow. When the froth is forming, you just need to use a spoon to take it out, and otherwise it's just going to stay on top of it. So make sure you just take the froth out and just check it from time to time. As you see now, we pressed it, it just crumbled. So that basically indicates that your rice is done. All we have to do now is drain the rice under running cold water. That just quenches the rice, and it doesn't let it become more cooked because the heat keeps on cooking it. So this quenching effect is good. It stops the rice from cooking any further, and let it just sit there for a bit. And we just prepare some green bean stock. It's just handful of green beans, which is essentially was from frozen. So we defrosted and soaked it in water, and we just cut them up into inch or inch and a half size in length. And now we are going to make the layered rice. So the rest of the time the rice is going to be cooked in its own steam because we half cooked the rice. So first of all, we just put 1 tablespoon of butter at the bottom of the cooking pot. This way the first layer, when it's laid, it becomes a bit crispy because it's directly in contact with the heat in first instance. So in Iran this is called tahdik. This is the bottom bit of the rice. Because it gets caramelized with the butter, it also has this crunchy taste, which is quite nice. And you have seen previously we half cooked the rice with salt, so with crispiness, this rice tastes quite nice at the bottom. So after you laid the first layer of rice evenly spreading at the bottom of the pot, you just sprinkle some dried dill. Then you put a little bit of chopped green bean, and that's basically your first layer. Then again we have to repeat this process till we finish all the rice. So first you put the rice, then you put a sprinkling of dried dill, and then you put some green bean stock, which is we previously chopped. And also you need to put a little bit of butter around it, because what that butter does, it actually prevents the rice from clumping together, because it's going to be cooked in its own steam. And if it's getting cooked, you need to make sure that we just drained and washed the rice again with cold water, and this allows the rice to retain its shape. But because we are going to steam and it's going to expand again, but if we don't put that butter, it's going to clump up and it's going to be very soft and very soggy rice. That's not what you want. So this is the reason, again, we have to, this is the final layer essentially. We just put some dried dill, and on the final layer we also sprinkle some rose water that gives this added aroma of rose, and then just put some butter on it, and that, as I said, it prevents the rice from clumping together. And just make some holes with your spatula or anything, because what it would do, it would allow the steam to escape through this hole rather than getting actually stagnating at the bottom. And then cover it up with some thick cloth. Then for 8 to 10 minutes cook it in high flame so that steam can gather inside, and after which reduce the flame to the lowest and cook for another 30 to 40 minutes, after which you should have aromatic rice prepared with green beans and dried dill. You can serve it with anything. You can serve it with lamb, you can serve it with chicken, fish. Over here we are serving it with fried fish, which is sea bass and sea bream. Again, if you wanted to see how we prepared this fried fish, so just click on the link as it appears on the video, and it should take you to the recipe of the fried fish, and there you can see how we prepared this fried fish. And also we have served a pot of yogurt, and the yogurt is garnished with dried mint. So this is basically it. This is how you prepare this rice. This is quite a versatile recipe because rice essentially goes with many things. And as I said, the crispiness or the crispy rice in Iran, this is known as tahdik. They literally fight over it on the dinner table, so they quite like it. So that's basically the crispy rice which you saw on the side, and the Farsi name for it is tahdik. And hope you like this recipe, and if you did like it, give us likes. And if you prepared this rice and decided to serve it with something else like chicken or lamb, let us know, because we are always interested to know new ways of serving the new recipe, the old recipes. So if you did try it in different ways, let us know, and that way we know what you tried. Maybe we will try it also. So this is it. This is how you prepared layered rice with green bean and dried dill and a little bit of sprinkle of rose water, which is very nice in flavor and also very nice in smell. So hopefully you give this recipe a try, and subscribe to our channel for more new recipe. This way our food loving friends number increases, and we get to know what you think, and we get to also share new recipes with you. So thank you again for taking the time and spending it on this channel, and also, so far many of you have subscribed, and thank you for your subscription. And those of you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and this way we can also share more recipes. And thank you very much, and thanks for your time watching this video.